Okay guys, so today we're back over on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing doing another raid guide for the brand new Pain Impact over on JP Blazing. This Pain is the Animal Path Pain or Pain Eyes of Judgment. Now this raid is not too hard at all. This raid guide is not going to be a very long one for two reasons. Number one, I don't have a lot of information on the raid because normally I get my information by actually watching people do the raid, and then I have the person that normally gets the screenshots for me to actually tell me like what's happening in the raid. Well, unfortunately, Shiny blew through a little too fast, so I didn't even see what happened on the boss fight. GG to you though, Shiny. Go check out his skill only run up on his channel. But my friend Steven didn't give me too much information either, but then again I didn't really ask because I thought it was pretty straightforward. But he did give me some information, and like I said earlier, it's not that hard. It is very straightforward to go through. The only thing I do want to mention is if I missed anything, any little special detail about if a jutsu's AoE or if a jutsu is single target, if it immobilizes, something along that nature, just feel free to leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to add it to the description and pin it on a comment, so that way if someone's watching the video, they can actually get the correct information as well. So if you're watching this, do check the description and comment section to see if I did mess up on something. Another thing I want to mention is that the homie SPZ hooks me up with the screenshots, him or Dark Skin Gaming. The last two has been Steven. And if y'all noticed, Steven is actually using a mod. Me and Steven don't play JP, so we don't have a JP account. This is legit probably a starter account that like he just completely re-rolled, downloaded the game and on the mod and just play through for me. So I don't have the mod. I don't suggest modding to any of you guys. We're just doing it for education purposes, so don't ask me for the mod. I do not have it. But with that being said, if you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like, and let's go ahead and get on into the raid review. Like I said, this is going to be a fairly quick one today because this raid, or this impact anyway, is actually hella easy. You shouldn't be having any struggling with it until maybe the boss fight, because the boss fight does have something special to it. But the first map, you have a total of 8 grunts that spawn in. You have 4 on the top of the map and then 4 on the bottom of the map. They kind of make semicircles and they enclose you. They're pretty much close enough so that way you'll be most likely, according to who you're using, you should be able to hit all 4 of them on the top or all 4 of them on the bottom with a single, well, with the 4 chakra AoE jutsu. If you're running a body unit, or even if you're running skill units, you should be able to hit most of them and kill off most of them as well. Again, like I always say on these raid guides, if you feel comfortable, after you just go ahead and nuke all the people off and then move on from this map, because they're not using any jutsus or nothing special at all, you can move on, or you could easily just stall. Make sure you save a grunt, stall up, get your chakra back, get your health up, just in case you did lose a lot of health and you did use up all your ninjutsus. Because when you move on to stage 2, you do have to face Konan and a lot more grunts, so make sure you can stall if you need to, or if you're comfortable, go ahead and move on. On stage 2, you have Konan and 9 grunts in a triangle formation. Now, this is actually perfect formation because you're actually able to hit all of them according on which AoE jutsu that you're using. I'm just going to use Utataka for example because that's one Shiny used in this video. Utataka can hit all of them except for one at the top or the one at the bottom, which is perfect because you do not want to be stalling on Konan. You want to be stalling on one of the grunts, so that way you can make sure you're not taking that much damage and stuff like that, because Konan does use a ninjutsu. Now, I have not seen Konan use a ninjutsu. I have not asked Steven about what Konan does, but given Konan's past history and raids, I'm going to say it's safe to say that Konan is going to be using the same paper tornado jutsu that she normally does, and it's going to be AoE. Damage wise, I wouldn't say it should do too much damage, but it definitely can, especially if you're running skill only. If you're running body only, you don't really have to worry about that, but just in case, I would say try to stay semi-separated, because her jutsus are normally like a mid-range type of attack. So, and normally this is like a straightforward rectangle right in front of her, so just make sure you avoid grouping up too close, because she will hit you. And if you don't take out all them grunts and then try to take out Konan as fast as you can, if you leave too many grunts and she uses her ninjutsu, you're going to be taking a lot of damage because they're going to be doing a lot of combo hits. Most of them attack in 2 to 3 turns. Konan attacks in 2 turns, and then I believe after those 2 turns, she actually has 2 to 3 turns to wait before she actually uses her ninjutsu, I believe. So you have a total of about 4 turns, well, I would say 2 turns, really, because you still don't want all them grunts hitting you. You can try to combo hit them if you would like, but I would just go ahead and use the ult, wipe all the grunts out, and so that way you don't have to worry about it. And plus, when you use the ult that can hit all of them, you can definitely hit Conan as well. So go ahead and nuke off the grunts, nuke off Conan as best way you can. Try not to stay too grouped up, just in case you can't kill off the grunts or Conan before she uses her ninjutsu. And just save a grunt, stall it for the next map, and get ready. This next map is stage 3 and it's not too hard. Okay, so spawning in on stage 3, you start off with just one pain. This is the animal path pain that you actually get the drop from. This is the main boss. Now, she is a single target ninjutsu user, so you don't have to worry about her using AoE attacks at all. She will only do single target attacks, which is good. But one thing you want to make sure you do is kill her within the first 4 turns. If you don't kill her in your first 4 turns, what happens is the other 2 pains spawn in. Now the pains that spawn in is the pain Tendo, which is the main pain, and then you have the pain that shoots the rockets out of his body, the one that we have on Ninja World Clash right now, I believe, or is it Ninja Road? It's Ninja Road pain, that's the one it is. So both of these pains, the other 2 are AoE, but the main pain, the boss pain, or the animal path, is single target. So again, make sure you kill off the animal path pain, or the ones that's in there by herself. Kill her off in the first 4 turns. If you do not kill her off in the 4 turns, the other 2 pains will spawn in, and they are AoE. Now, I don't know what the missile pain does, but I'm pretty sure he just like shoots missiles off in an AoE range. But I do know that the pain Tendo, or the main pain, uses probably, I think it's planetary destruction or whatever it's called, where he drops a giant rock on you. That's the pretty much one he's going to be using. And it looks like it does about 1480 a hit for each person, which is going to do a good amount of damage, especially if you're grouped up. That's going to be about 4 to 5k worth of damage. And then of course, if they're attacking around the same time, which it kind of looks like, it looks like the missile dude is attacking within 2 turns when they spawn in, and pain attacks in 3 turns. So ninjutsu wise, the missile pain should attack first and then the other pain, but that I'm not too sure about. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the raid, guys. Let's do a quick overview really quickly. So stage 1, you have 8 grunts that spawn in. Just use AoE ninjutsus, take them out, stall up if you need to. Nothing too hard there. Map 2, or stage 2, you have a total of 9 grunts that spawn in with Conan. Conan, I believe, is AoE, so I would not group up. Make sure you take out as many grunts as you can at one time, because you do not want them combo hitting you, especially if Conan's jutsu is AoE. With the AoE ninjutsu and then all the grunts combo hitting you, you will die very easily. So as long as you take out at least all the grunts, or at least 8 of them, and save 1 grunt to stall on, and you only have 1 grunt and a Conan to deal with, it'll make your life 1,000 times easier. But that is up to you according to how you deal with it. But I would take out 8 grunts, save 1, stall on that grunt, and then kill off Conan. Stage 3, you start off with 1 pain, which is the animal path pain, and she is a single target attacker, and within 4 turns, if you do not kill her within those 4 turns, she'll spawn in 2 other pains, which is the pain Tendo and the missile pain, or the attacker pain, whatever you would like to call them. And you have about 2 to 3 turns before they start attacking. Now, one thing I completely forgot to mention is that they give each other dodges. While they're close to each other, they actually can dodge, which will be very, very annoying. So you make sure you want to kill off the animal path pain within the first 4 turns, because if you don't, you're going to have to deal with 3 pains, 2 of them being AoE, doing about 5k damage apiece if they hit all 3 of your units, of course. And then on top of that, you have to worry about them actually perfect dodging some of your attacks. Okay guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed, like always, make sure you drop a like. Today's raid guide was a little bit longer than I expected for being such a simple raid, but I think stage 3 took up a good amount of the time. Again, if you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like. Let me a comment down below if you're hyped for this pain. Would you like to see a full pain team run on Ninja Road or something like that? Let me know down in the comment section below. And then once again, if I did miss something or I got something wrong, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will add it to the description to help out everyone else. And anyway guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.